How's it going, everybody? This is Seer here, and we have a round 2 matchup for Cosmic Crucible today. We have also Diamond Dave. Now, Diamond Dave is a really good Cosmic Crucible player. They do streaming as well. Really good, fun person to kind of watch on stream. Definitely recommend checking him out. As far as his ECP goes, this account for him is actually 184.5 million ECP, level 104. This is going to be a little bit of a punch-up for me. They do have some pretty interesting defenses. In Stage 1, we do have the Mighty Avengers. For Stage 2, we have Spider Society with Super Skrull. For Stage 3, we have Annihilators with Kahhori and Mephisto. So their Kahhori and Mephisto are on defense for this one. For Stage 4, we have the full Orchis team. Stage 5, we do have the Mercs for money with Nightcrawler. So pretty interesting having these guys on defense. It's been a little bit, and this team is going to end up having that revive once, and they're going to have the immunity. So it's going to be pretty interesting to try to take this team out pretty efficient. Stage 6, we have the Odinati team with Sasquatch. Their Captain Britain, Odin, and Sasquatch are all fortifiers as well. So we do need to watch out for that. So again, interesting defense. Looking forward to this one. Let's go ahead and start the attacks. Alright, for Stage 6, we're going to end up using our Apocalypse, Black Knight, Mephisto, Nightcrawler, and Echo in here. Now, the Nightcrawler, we're not going to be able to get the stun on the Black Panther Shuri, but we can still get that special, kind of take advantage of the speed up that he'll be providing for this team. We have Black Knight for the retaliates. Mephisto, we're going to end up doing that empowered basic into the Sasquatch. From there, we want to try to take out that Odin. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the one shot on this one. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to use that empowered basic into the Sasquatch. There's the striker hit into there. Alright, there goes Hank Pym's ultimate. Alright, so now we can end up using the ultimate here. Let's see, we do have immunity on Black Knight and Apox. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And striker shot. All right, let's go ahead and take out the Sasquatch. There we go. All right, so now we're going to end up using... do we want to use the ultimate or the special? Go ahead and risk it. Let's go ahead and ult. All right, there goes Captain Britain from the kill. All right, let's go ahead and special. All right, so we don't want to special here. We want to end, or we don't want to special into Odin here. So let's go ahead and special into Hank Pym, get a stun on him. There goes a kill on him. All right, there goes Black Panther Shuri. We need the APOC to take his turn to where he could get that Falcon Punch into him. The special here is 500% damage. Let's go ahead and do that. Get the striker hit. And let's go ahead and special. Alright, Falcon Punch, this got it. Perfect. Alright, moving over to Stage 3, and I want to see if we can try to get a one-shot on this, or at least take out the Kahhori. So what we're going to use is our Phoenix Force. We have Kang to get that speed boost to our Kahhori, to where we could end up going first. We have Ares in here, who's going to be able to take that safeguard off of Gladiator. So the plan is, Ares takes the safeguard off, we use the basic into the enemy Gladiator, try to get off the taunt, then we could ult into the Kahhori and try to focus her down before she starts popping off on us. Let's go ahead and see how this is going to play out. Alright, so there's the passive shot going into the door, that's fine. Alright, basic into Gladiator. We did get off the taunt, that's perfect. We're going to ult into the enemy Kahhori. Pretty good damage. Let's go ahead and basic into her. Alright, so now she has offense down. There's her basic, there's her ult. And the basic again, there goes our Ares, that's fine. Their Kahhori is pretty messed up right now. Let's go ahead and ult. Alright, there goes Kahhori. Mephisto's ulting. Alright, now we got Dark Phoenix out. The unfortunate thing is that Thanos right there is going to end up probably killing us. But let's go ahead and ult. All right, there goes Gore. Passive shot. Let's go ahead and we want to special. This is going to give offense up to themselves. 350% damage. Reduce the duration. There is none. We have offense down. Flip. There's no flip to do. 40% damage. This is going to steal health, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and ult. And doesn't matter. So this is going to end up being a 2-shot, it looks like. Hey, Phoenix is still on the board, apparently. All right, so this is going to end up being a second hit into it, but the 1 sack is pretty good in this one. All right, we're shifting gears over to stage 5. We're going to end up using our Immortal X-Men into the Mercs for money with Nightcrawler. Now, we're going to be able to shut down the speed that Old Man Logan's going to end up providing in here. Storm's ultimate is a permakill as well, so we're going to do that special turn 1, try to get the trauma slows out there, a nice stun on the primary target. Then from there, we should have a lot of control where we should be able to do a pretty good efficient hit to this team. All right, so the enemy Nightcrawler is doing a special into us, but we have immunity as well right off the bat. Let's go ahead and do the special into a Panda Pool, so trauma stun on Panda. Let's go ahead and use that special from Jean Grey. All right, let's go ahead and special into Daken. We're going to bring everybody together. Let's target the Old Man Logan here. All right, so there goes 1 life off of 3 for the members already. All right, revive once is not on Old Man Logan. That's great. Let's do a turn meter rewind. We did end up losing the charges on Storm, but I think we're still doing okay on this. Still want to ult. I think I want to try to kill the Nightcrawler there. So there goes Deadpool popping off. Got the stun on us right here. Let's go ahead and ult with Jean Grey. We do have our own revive onces. Storm doesn't have one though, unfortunately, so that's not good. Let's go ahead and special. Let's go ahead and ult into Panda Pool. So was our Storm. She came back, so she did actually have that revive once. And this is turning south pretty quickly here. That's not good. Alright, so we're going to have to clean this up. Alright, we're going for the cleanup in stage 5. We're going to bring our own 3-piece Mercs for money. We have Northstar in here, so we can try to get that ult to clear all those revive onces off the field. Then we have Guardian in here, who's going to be able to give us that offense up, that little bit extra damage to try to outdo the enemy Mercs for money team. Let's go ahead and see how this plays out. Alright, so let's go ahead and ult, try to get those revive onces off. That also flips their immunities into the disrupt, which is great. Let's go ahead and special into Old Man Logan. And he almost died. There we go. He bled out. So this is a much better cleanup. We're going to special into the Deadpool. There goes Daken. And we're going to end up doing the ult. Right, so there they go. And Panda Pool came back. Panda Pool always comes back. All right, ult. Get that assist in with Old Man Logan. And does he end up coming back this time? No, he doesn't. So there we go. Clean up. All right, for stage 2, we're going to end up using our Cabal team. We're adding in Daken and Black Cat in here. Black Cat goes fairly quick, so we can try to get a nice promise stun out there. Because they'll be popping in stealth, Daken should start popping off in here. This one should work fairly well. We do have the Cabal team to shut down the Super Skrull. Let's go in and see how this plays out. All right, so let's go ahead and get the trauma stun out there. We're going to end up targeting the Peter B. Parker here. Main reason I selected Peter B is just because of the high resistance that Penny has. All right, so we do have the ability block on our Namor. It's like we got a stun on Daken. That's unfortunate. All right, so it should be Iron. Actually, it's later start. All right, let's go ahead and go in on Super Skrull. All right, special from Iron Patriot into Super Skrull. That's going to do some flips. All right, for me to rewind with Namor. All right, so there goes Super Skrull, one of the bigger threats on here. Let's go ahead and ult from Black Cat into Peter B. I think one of the issues I had is I didn't switch Black Cat over to the Raider. She was still a striker, so that was a mess up on my part. All right, let's go ahead and ult into the Noir. All right, now very easy cleanup into the Penny right here. There we go. All right, for stage 4, we're going to end up using our Annihilators, and I'm bringing Kestrel in here just to shut down the Sentinel bot from coming in. The Scientist Supreme is still going to ult turn 1, but I think we should be okay to where we can take this barrage. I want Thanos Endgame to end up getting that push to where we can just take all the buffs off the other side of the field. Then from there, they should be vulnerable to where we can try to take them all out. Let's see how this goes. All right, so there goes Kestrel shutting down the Sentinel bot from coming in. We do have our slows. Looks like that is going to hopefully push Thanos. Did survive it. There goes the buffs. All right, Nimrod popping off. That's not good. All right, let's go ahead and try to take out this Omega Sentinel. I want to get her gone because of those pings are going to destroy us. Let's go ahead and ult with the Ultimus. All right, target Omega. Let's go ahead and ult here. We're going to special into the Omega Sentinel. All right, so she is currently stunned. That is great. All right, let's target Lady Deathstrike and special. This was pretty dicey. I didn't think it would end up being this close, but we did end up getting that one shot into here. For stage 1, we're going to end up using our full Orchis team into the Mighty Avengers. We're going to be able to use that Scientist Supreme, get the ultimate turn 1, get slow on all the other side of the field. Then from there, we should have the damage output and the bleeds to where we can really push into this team. All right, so right off the bat, we do want to try to take out the Scarlet Witch. Those pings are going to be very dangerous to us. Go ahead and ult into that Scientist Supreme. We're going to special into that Scientist Supreme, the Scarlet Witch. Sorry about that. So there goes the Scarlet Witch. Now I want to try to take out the Invisible Woman. Let's go ahead and ult with the Mega Sentinel. Yeah, so this is doing really good against this team. We already got this team basically in hand. Let's ult with that Sentinel. All right. People head out. Now we just got an easy Falcon cleanup. So worked pretty well. Going for the cleanup in stage 4. This should be fairly easy for us. We just have a Thanos Endgame and Gladiator to kind of deal with on here. The full Astral team should walk right over us. Right off the bat, let's go ahead and ult into that Gladiator with Emma Frost. Nice pings coming in. Let's go ahead and ult with Shadow King. It's that Thanos endgame is going to end up popping off. However, that barrier definitely protected us there. Let's ult into the Thanos endgame. And now ult into Thanos, and this should end up doing it. Perfect. Diamond Dave did end up beating me on this one. As you see, we do have a tie right now. However, the tiebreaker does go to the person with the highest PCP, which Diamond Dave has that by about 20 million. So even though we got the same score, that's unfortunately how it ends up going. So well played, Diamond Dave. Now, there is a lot I actually want to discuss regarding the result portion as far as the matches go, just in case you want to attempt one of these counters in the future. So let's go ahead and take a look at the counters and see what happened. So for stage 1, I did end up doing the Orchis going into the Mighty Avengers. This worked fine. This got me at 8369 on this one. Now, as far as stage 2 goes, what I should have done is actually use Immortal X-Men here and then use Cabal with maybe Black Cat as a Raider and somebody like Kingpin, Juggernaut in the stage 5 matchup, which we're going to discuss that when we get there. Now, as far as the Cabal team goes here, this did get me at 8366. Stage 3, so this ended up working very well as far as an initial hit goes. I end up using my Phoenix Force, Kahhori, Ares, Kang, and I was able to kill off Mephisto, Kahhori, and Gore, making it to where the counter for the follow-up was much, much easier. Now, I did end up using the Astral team here. I think Astral could have worked in stage 4. Then I could have used Annihilators here. That might have helped me a little bit. I'm not 100% certain on that, though. This did get me a 7966, though. Now, stage 4. This one hit me a lot harder than I was expecting, and it almost went sideways, as you saw throughout the matchup. But I ended up doing the Annihilators to use Kestrel and Ultimus in here. I think if I would have dropped Ultimus, maybe used like a Spider Weaver or something of that sort, I think that could have ended up working. I'm not quite certain on that one, though. This did get me at 8359. Now, stage 5. This is the main one I want to discuss with you guys today. So, Storm is currently level 104. Cable is level 100. I have 3 diamonds on Storm. I have 2 diamonds on Cable. Also, ISO-wise, I have Storm as a striker. I should have made her a raider for this one. Cable is a raider. I should have made him a striker. The thing that had issues with this is the fact that I couldn't get charges on Storm until Old Man Logan takes that first turn. And when he took the turn, by that time, Storm was only able to get up to 3 charges for that ultimate. That's kind of what ended up happening in this matchup here. If Cable and Storm are on even footing and you make Cable a striker, he should have been able to have the higher damage, meaning Cable wouldn't have the charges, and Storm would be able to get her charges on this one. Because of how I have this one set up, I don't have the 3 diamonds on Cable. Cabal would have been the safer bet in here, and Immortal X-Men would have been the safer bet in stage 2. So this is really what ended up costing me the matchup for Diamond Dave. I was able to get the cleanup, though. I did the Mercs for money with Guardian and Northstar for 79.58. Stage 6, I got the one shot in here. APOC, Black Knight, Mephisto, Nightcrawler, Echo did really good in this one for 83.55. As far as my defense goes, Night Stalker's Storm did really good. They pulled a 1-turn bonus on here, given at 83.46. So the Tangled Web, 2-piece Seer Defenders, and the new Emma was able to do fairly well in here. As far as the one-shot goes, it just wasn't that efficient for them. Stage 2, Immortal X-Men, which is what I should have done, into my Spider Society Super Skrull for 83.69. Stage 3, Superior 6 held its own. Immortal X-Men does not do well in Stage 3 because they can't use their specials. Then they end up using APOC with the Superior 6, and as you see, it almost went sideways for them for 79.57. Stage 4, Astral with Av got a one-shot for 83.71. It is what it is. Stage 5, Cabal, Kang, Northstar into my Extreme X-Men Rogue, 83.69. And Stage 6, Black Knight, Phoenix Force, Echo, Dorm killed the Illuminati members. Odin did have 1 charge left on him, However, the Night Stalkers were able to get it done for 79.61. So really, really good job, Diamond Dave. I hope you enjoyed my defense. Hopefully you had fun going against me. I had a lot of fun going against you, and hopefully we can get that rematch in the future. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have fun for the rest of the day.